Hey guys, welcome to my December favorites. This month I don't have a lot of stuff to show you because I've been testing a lot of new things, so there hasn't been really any one thing that I've been really stuck on. But there are a couple things that have kind of stood out from the things that I've been trying, and one is actually kind of like an older product that I've been trying. So let's go right into it. Actually, let me start with the older product that I kind of rediscovered, and it's the Garnier Skin Renew BB Cream. And this is one of the first, maybe it was the first, westernized BB cream that came into the market, and it was one of the first ones I tried. And I got this just about a year ago. I liked it back then, and I put it away for a while because in the summertime this kind of felt a little bit too heavy on my skin, so I pulled it out recently because of the dry weather, and also in the morning I've just been pressed for time. And with a lot of these BB cream products, they make all the claims of it's a primer, it's a foundation, it's a moisturizer, it's like an all-in-one product that, you know, with being crunched for time, I kind of gravitated towards this as kind of like a one-step deal. And so I rediscovered this and I still really like it. Definitely more of a winter product for me because it is a little bit heavier on the skin. But I do like this one out of the other ones that I've tried because this one doesn't make my skin super greasy. It has like the nicest finish. It doesn't smell funky, and it just works for my skin. So on those days where I am kind of busier in the morning and I don't have time to kind of separate a lot of my skincare, foundation, all that kind of stuff, I really gravitate towards grabbing this. And it's accessible from the drugstore, and it's not cheap. I wouldn't say it's cheap because it is around like $12, but it's definitely less expensive than some of the other brands out there. Speaking of other brands out there, this one is, I don't know how new this particular product is, but it's definitely new to me. It's the Too Faced Tinted Beauty Balm, and like I said, so many brands are coming out with BB creams. Almost every single brand has one out now. And actually, a lot of the products that I have been testing lately are BB creams. I picked up the new Revlon Photo Ready one. Rimmel just came out with one, so I'm trying that one. So I've just been obsessed with these BB creams, probably because I really do like that all-in-one type deal, so you don't have to put on a bunch of separate products. And this one definitely right now is at the top of my list. This one probably beats out all of them so far. And the reason why I like this one is because it's so lightweight on the skin, and it provides a really beautiful luminous finish. Not just dewy, but kind of like glowing from the inside type finish. So that's why I really like this one. And this one also matches my skin tone the best. You probably won't be able to see that, but it has a little bit more of a yellowish undertone, whereas some of the other ones have more of like a grayish or pinkish undertone. So even though most of the BB creams are pretty forgiving, when it does truly match your skin well, then it does make a difference. And this one does match my skin very well. And this one is in Vanilla Glow. It's one of the lighter shades. I have been really enjoying using this one, and I really had to kind of stick it in the back of my drawer so that I would stop using this and really concentrate on trying some of the other ones that I've purchased lately. So definitely recommend this one if you are looking for a really luminous kind of BB cream. Definitely not mattifying, and if you have more yellow undertones to your skin. The next product is another drugstore product, and I kind of just picked this up on a whim. It was on sale, 50% off at CVS, and I kind of walked by and I was curious to try it because it was on sale. It's the CoverGirl Nature Luxe Mascara, and it's supposed to be like a mousse formula, so it's supposed to be light. It's not supposed to make your lashes crunchy or anything like that. The wand is a plastic wand, and it's kind of skinny. And these are the type of ones that I like. I like the plastic ones, and I don't like them too big because I don't have really big eyes or really big lashes. And I wasn't really, I don't know, I didn't know really what to expect with this mascara, but I really, really like it. It's one of the best drugstore mascaras that I've tried. I like it a lot better than the Lash Blast because this one doesn't make your lashes crunchy, and I feel like the Lash Blast kind of makes your lashes a little crispy and they kind of flake. This one doesn't flake at all, and it's just It volumizes really well. It lengthens decently. I mean, you're not going to get like crazy length out of it, but it's noticeable length. It really volumizes and kind of thickens and fattens your lashes. You know I usually use it with the Shiseido mascara base, but even on its own, it's really good. It's not great at holding the curl of a mascara, but I do like using this on days where I kind of prefer a little bit more of a natural look, because I tend to gravitate more towards more dramatic mascaras, kind of like the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill one. That one kind of makes your lashes like, whoa! So this one's a little bit more natural, hence the nature looks, I guess. But I do think this is a really great mascara, and I highly recommend it. Next favorite is an eye product, and I bet almost everybody and their moms are talking about this product right now. It's the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. It's the latest palette by Urban Decay, and it's kind of like a supplemental palette to the original Naked palette and then the Naked 2 palette, because a lot of people were saying that those palettes didn't include enough matte shadows. There are maybe 1 or 2 mattes. I think there's maybe 2 mattes in the first one and maybe like 1 in the second one, but this is a very nice complement. Or if you just like matte eyeshadows, it comes with 6 shadows, so it's half the size of the other 2 palettes, the Naked and the Naked 2 palettes, and this is the only kind of shimmery type shadow, and the rest are basically matte. This one kind of has like a satiny sheen to it, so if you prefer kind of a little bit more of a shimmery highlight, you can use it for that. It's also really pretty on the inner corners, and I've actually used it as like an all-over shade over my lids, and it works nicely for that as well. So with this palette by itself, if you like matte shadows, you could do complete eye looks with just this palette, or you can use it to complement your Naked or Naked 2 palette. And these shadows are true to Urban Decay awesome formulation. Because they are matte, and matte shadows in general tend to get a little powdery, so when you do dip your brush in there, you'll get a little bit of a powdery mess. They are very pigmented, they're smooth, and yeah, so I really like this palette. It is, I think, around $30. I want to say $20-something, $27 I want to say. I actually got it on sale with a coupon off of, I want to say beauty.com. It was 20% off, so I got a little bit of a discount out of it. So it is not, you know, cheap. It's not like overly pricey, but so if you really like mattes, or you don't have a lot of mattes in your collection, then I highly recommend this. I am just starting to kind of appreciate matte shadows. I used to hate matte shadows just because, probably because they're just difficult to use and they weren't formulated that great. But if you really find really nicely formulated matte shadows, I mean, you'll totally fall in love with them. Another thing that I've been really enjoying using this month is kind of something general. It's basically just using eyeshadow as my eyeliner. I don't know why, just one day I decided to line my eyes with eyeshadow, and I kind of just like the look of it, and it actually lasted all day because I had a primer underneath and the shadow didn't smudge off. And I found that depending on which eyeshadow I use, and if I used a primer underneath, sometimes the shadow would actually last longer than an eyeliner. I've been really liking this brush in particular to line my eyes with. It's a crown brush. It's really tiny, and it's called the Chisel Fluff Brush. It says S232 on it, so I don't know if they still carry this brush on their website. I bought this a long time ago, and it's basically a teeny tiny smudge brush, but it's got a little bit of density to it, so it really grabs the shadow and it lines the eyes really well. I kind of like that smoky soft effect to the eyes when I line them with the shadow using this brush, and it kind of gives me more of a reason to use like the dark eyeshadows that I have that I don't really use all that often. So really liking that. My last favorite is an essential for the winter time, and that is lip balm, and specifically for me, the EOS lip balm. This one is the lemon one, and they all smell so good. I have a million of these. I have a lemon one, a strawberry one. I have 2 strawberry ones actually. I have one for this house, one for my parents' house, in case I forget it when I go over to my parents' house. And every single one tastes delicious, it smells delicious. Not that I like, you know, eat it, but you know, it's on your lips and you taste it. I like to especially put them on right before I go to bed in the morning. It makes a huge difference. It makes your lips feel really soft, and it doesn't have that like greasy, waxy, I don't know, like gross feeling. Like somebody once told me that if you put like Vaseline on your lips at night and then go to bed in the morning, your lips will be like totally brand new. It works, but it feels disgusting. It feels so nasty on your lips. It's like, bleh. Like, why did I put Vaseline on my lips? Just kidding, that was not my last favorite. I just looked at my table and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this thing. My last favorite, officially, is this contraption right here. This is a Revlon air dryer brush. I'm not really sure what the official name of this contraption is. I probably should have looked it up before I did this video, but it's basically like a hairdryer and brush all in one. The top is actually an attachment, so you can kind of just use it like this to dry your hair with. It comes with other attachments too. One is a little bit more of like a funnel thing, so you can kind of direct it better. It directs the air better if you want to use it as just a plain dryer. And there's also like a curling attachment and then this brush attachment. And you know me, I'm always trying to save time, and I don't have a lot of time to style my hair, and I'm not the best person at styling my own hair. I can do other people's hair, but I can't do my own hair. My mom actually has one of these things at her house, and the reason why I started using it was because the hairdryer at my mom's house is very temperamental. Sometimes it works really well, and sometimes you're blow drying your hair in the middle of it, it just stops, it turns off. So she had one of these in there, and it was one of those days where the dryer just stopped on me, and I was like, oh, come on. So I was like, what's this thing? And I decided to try it, and it was a little weird at first because I didn't really know how to use it, but now that I know how to use it, I figured out how to use it on my hair. I am obsessed with this thing. It makes your hair look so good, and it's so fast, so easy. It gives you like natural, soft, wavy hair. I used it last night to dry my hair, and it still has like some of the wave to it, and literally like today for work I just had it like in a ponytail, and I took it down for this video, and some of the curl and wave is still in it. I've never been able to do this with a flattening iron or with a curling iron, nothing this kind of soft looking. Maybe I'll do a tutorial to show you how I style my hair using this thing, because I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of people use this on YouTube, so I will show you sometime, someday, hopefully soon, when I figure out how to, I need to figure out how to film myself doing my hair, because, I don't know, setting up these things for filming is kind of complicated. This thing was pretty inexpensive. I went out to Target to buy one for myself because I didn't want to take my mom's. I bought the little more expensive one. There was only two. There was one that was around, I want to say $20, and this one was like the $30 version. And the reason why I bought this one, the difference between them was that the brush heads, this one has like is ceramic tourmaline or tourmaline ceramic, and the other one was just plain metal. So I decided just to invest, you know, a little bit more and get the one with the ceramic head. So yeah, that's it for my favorites for December. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found some things helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below in the comment section. I will be more than happy to answer your questions and comment back. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you have a good rest of the month, and take care. Bye.